What's up, guys? It's your boy Josiah, and you are watching another episode of Cocktails with Josiah. And I have QueDoir with me. He is an actual upcoming rapper in Houston. We are going to be talking about a few things about his upcoming project. He has two projects that he recently released called The Cold Tape and Up to Something, and also he has more stuff that's coming up that we're going to be discussing. How you doing today, man?
I'm pretty good, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. No, thank you so much for coming. So I really want to bring you on today to just talk about, like, you know, your upcoming project, and then also talk about the state of hip hop and like what's going on, like, you know, what's up with hip hop for today.
It's in a crazy state right now where we have a lot of artists who are sticking to like the lyricism and the art of rap, and then we do have the clout chasers and the young guys really trying to, you know, go out there and get it. And some would say that it's in a bad state, but it's a beautiful thing right now because we're seeing two worlds come together. And I think it could be beautiful in the next few years of just seeing young artists get their money, you know, make music and have fun and enjoy their lives, and kind of keep it on a positive note. But at the same time, we just have to tweak a few things just to make sure everybody's aligned within what is hip hop and what is rap and what is music. So yeah,
absolutely. Are there any artists that you're looking at just be like, bro, like this is not it? Like, have you? What are your thoughts on the certain, you know, what's going on, like, you know, such as the mumble rap? You have people like Lil Pump, Kodak Black, you know what I'm saying? Like, just saying Gucci Man, Gucci Man, Gucci Man. These young kids are really considering that as a rap. Like, that's crazy, ain't it?
It's crazy, but at the same time, I can't knock another man for what they're doing. It's just, it's not my style, you know. And you know, when I'm up in the club or something like that, or I'm at the bar, I'm turning up to the Kodaks and stuff like that. So it's cool for that element, but you know, I feel like we're all placed on, you know, this earth to, you know, do a destined thing, and maybe that's what those guys are supposed to do. But at the same time, when you're talking about hip hop and rapping, where we were in the 80s and the 90s, and we were telling our stories, it's not the same, you know. And it's no knock to those dudes, it's just, it's not the same. And so what I love about like the Houston rap scene right now, we just have so many different artists that are coming through and telling their story and kind of breaking that mold of what is rap versus what is hip hop, and we're just giving out art, and that's what, at the end of the day, that's the most important thing, is art.
Gotcha. Yeah. So man, so tell me a little bit about, you know, QueDoir. Like, how did you get that name? You know, what kind of influenced you to get started getting into rapping?
Yeah, so I was named after Quincy Jones. My mother named me after Quincy Jones, and I've always loved rap. One of the first songs I ever memorized was This Is How We Do It by Montel Jordan. I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, so I've always been in tune with music. And when I was actually 10 years ago, my mother bought me my first mic and my first headset for an at-home studio, and I got into rap. It was kind of therapeutic for me at the time, and I remember sitting in class one day, I'm in high school, and a guy was like, yo man, you should name yourself Kid Quest. And I was like, man, that's such a funky and fresh name. It's such a crazy name with Kid Cudi and the Kanye West and all of those different type of elements in hip hop. So I ran with it, and eventually as I got older, I was like, I have to drop the kid from the name because I'm growing into a man. So I did Quest, and my middle name is Dior. And so not
Christian Dior.
Like Christian Dior, you know. So yeah, it's real fancy. And when I like try to get into new styles of music and just try to push the boundary, I want to get into a genre called luxurious rap, where, you know, it's more braggadocious, it's more elegant, it's, you know, live instrumentations, it's, you know, it's just different from what the state of hip hop is right now. Something like your Rick Rosses would do, and Cardo Got Wangs, and a lot of different, you know, OGs are bringing to the game right now. But I think it'd be refreshing for a young person to bring that to the game with, you know, the suit and ties. But right now I'm keeping it old school hip hop. You know, I'm trying to drop some knowledge and stuff like that and speak some truths.
Absolutely. So let's kind of get more, let's tap into more about your music. You know, I took a listen, you know, one day I was just chilling. You have the type of music, bro, that you will want to roll a good blunt to, just vibe off to, you know, maybe drink some nice little glass of Moscato and just really vibe like, ooh, okay, like this is definitely like what's going on. So I listened to both of your mixtapes. I listened to a cold tape, and that's one of my favorite ones as well because you go so deep. Like the opening track, it's super deep, and you just really I'm like, this is some real stuff that he's talking. So
it's honest, man. It's honest. That Understood was one of my favorite records to write because I never felt so vulnerable on records. You know, it's kind of hard right now in these days when you have to kind of give everyone a sense of what they should be doing, what they should be wearing, where they should be going. Where it's like, for me, I'm gonna give you my truth. I'm gonna tell you, you know, I haven't seen my mom in weeks and we live 10 minutes away from each other and stuff. And it's like, you know, I need to man up and all of that. So, and Understood, that was one of my favorite records to write. And I love that record. I love producing it and everything. So yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed it as well. It was a very honest record.
Yes.
Every bar.
Yeah. So what's next? What's next for you?
Next, I'm stepping out of my box right now, and I'm working on a project called Legacy. And it's going to be, this is actually my first time ever really talking about it, so it's kind of crazy because it's a work in progress where I feel like I need to kind of adapt to different audiences and kind of show people, okay, even though I am a lyricist, even though I make my own beats and I have a home studio, I can still get down. I can still, you know, go bar to bar with your favorite rapper, and I can do what I need to do. When it comes to production, I'm going to give you that crazy production, and that's why being named after Quincy Jones means so much to me, because I love the aspect of production, songwriting, composing. And then along with the Legacy mixtape project and whatnot, I'm actually working on my first screenplay, man.
Screenplay?
Yeah.
Hold up. What?
Yeah, man, I'm working on a screenplay right now. I don't want to say too much about it, but I'm working on a screenplay right now that is very important to me. I've been dreaming about this for about 10 years, so it's like just working on it and exactly, and just, you know, bringing in friends, bringing in collaborations and stuff just to help me with this process. It's a really fun process, and hopefully it picks up and stuff like that, and it'll be a really dope thing to see, and I'm just really excited for it.
Yes, okay. Well, man, thank you so much for taking the time out to just sit with me and talk. Where can your future fans and where can people follow you from, get connected with you?
Everything is QueDoir. Twitter, QueDoir. Instagram, QueDoir. Apple Music, SoundCloud, Spotify, everything QueDoir all together. And yeah, just follow me, check out the music, and let me know what you think. I reply to tweets and stuff like that. And I look forward to, talking more with you and sharing more experiences and more music and more art, and just, bringing the city of Houston together.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. Thank you so much, like I said, for taking the time out of me. And this is Cocktails with Josiah. Thank you so much for coming, and we are out.
Yeah.